Many, many people, including personal friends of mine, prefer to do their sharpening in Photoshop instead of Lightroom. Why is that? Because it's much easier. Just for whatever reason, the sharpening shows up much easier inside of Photoshop than it does in Lightroom. You've probably noticed it's kind of sometimes challenging to see, is this even doing anything? Like you're moving sliders and stuff. It is, but you know, even the output sharpening, you don't even get a preview. You just have to choose like, you know, low, standard, or high. You don't really even get to see a preview of what you're getting. But here, you actually can really see it. So let me like open up an image here. Let's open up this one. All right, let's open up this image. And what I'm going to convince you to do, or try to convince you to do, is don't use Unsharp Mask. I know you've heard about it. I know it's been around forever. It's been around since Photoshop 1.0. Do you want to use the 30-something-year-old tool to sharpen your images, or you want to use something better? Let's use the better one. It's Smart Sharpen. I mean, even its name says it's smart. So let's first look at Unsharp Mask, which looks just like it did pretty much in Photoshop 1.0. There's an amount slider, a radius, and a threshold, all right? And it's okay. Look at small little preview of what your sharpening looks like. Okay. Filter, sharpen, choose Smart Sharpen, and you can resize your window, get a nice big preview. You can really see what's going on, and it just uses a better, smarter algorithm. You're already set to remove lens blur, which is exactly the one that you want, and you're going to use different, higher amounts than you'd be able to use in. Did you notice that as I'm moving this thing? Do you see this? Do you see what's going on here? The sharpening kicking in there. So you're going to be able to use higher amounts than you would normally. I'm usually between 200 to 250, and I'm increasing the radius to like, I'm in like, some usually in like the 1.5 to 2, somewhere in here for most images. But you can see it before and after by clicking and holding inside the preview. Look how much sharper things look. I mean, it's like night and day. You can move around by clicking and holding, and you get the grabber. Look at that. You can just see it right on screen. You don't get that kind of preview in Lightroom. Like, you just can't see it like that, right? It just doesn't, but you can here. So what I would like you to try is try Smart Sharpen. It's smart, and it sharpens, and you can actually see the difference it's making instead of going, well, I hope this is right. Does this look okay? I don't know. But you can really see what it's doing. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And you click OK, it applies it to your photo, and your photo's super sharp and crisp. Super sharp. All right, that is Smart Sharpen. I wish you the very best on your Photoshop journey, and we'll see you next time.